worth remembering, the entire hotel spa industry really emerged at a time of crisis. Welcome to day 31 of the lockdown here in Malaysia. Back in the storeroom, as you can see. Now, if you've followed this show at all, you know that normally means I'm picking up a suitcase or dropping one off on a trip. No trips being had at the moment. Just been kicked out of the house for a while, actually. So here I am for a bit of a change of scenery. Now, following up on yesterday's episode where we spoke about the birth of Mandara Spa during the Asian financial crisis, that was also the time when really the entire hotel spa industry kind of emerged. Because prior to that, it wasn't really a widespread thing. I mean, notwithstanding Simon's comment that there were a couple of hotels that maybe had those facilities, it certainly wasn't a ubiquitous thing like spas have become today. So it was really during that time, during the mid-90s, in the wake of that Asian financial/global financial crisis, that this hotel spa industry emerged as a real thing. Now, there's a few reasons for that, I think. Partly because hotels saw that obviously as a new revenue stream, which I think is a good thing. The other thing, of course, was that they probably saw it as a USP, because if most of your competitors don't have this, then you putting in a spa, all of a sudden that becomes a unique selling proposition for you. And I also think there was an element of the world just needing to pamper themselves a little bit. Basically, people needing a positive note on the back of the crisis and the turmoil that they went through. Now, what's going to be interesting coming out of this crisis is that proximity is a big part of the problem. And of course, spas are all about proximity. So how we as spas in general and hotel spas specifically deal with those proximity issues, certainly over the next 3, 6, 12, 9, 18 months, that's going to be a very interesting challenge for us. But setting aside the spa business and the hotel spa business for a minute, what other industries do you think are going to emerge at this time on the other side of this crisis, either right now in the middle of it or on the other side of it? You know, things like online education come to mind. Businesses already exist doing that, but it certainly hasn't hit the mainstream at this point in time. After this, maybe it does. Things like online conferencing, again, same sort of thing. It's been around for a while, but it hasn't really become the norm in terms of an online conference, a global conference that is online. That may well be an industry that emerges on the back of this. So if you can think about other industries that may well emerge and really come to prominence during either this time of lockdown or immediately prior in the chaos, then you can think about what services you can provide for it. Because there may well be things that you can offer to those industries. You don't have to be in the industry itself, you can be supporting the industry. There's enough money to be made in supporting the industry. So part of the thought process right now, while we're in crisis mode, planning for the chaos, is to try and imagine what other industries you think might emerge either during or on the other side of this current crisis. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below about what industries you see really taking off, really emerging out of the ashes, if you like, of this COVID-19 pandemic that we're all going through. Alrighty, that is it for today. I do thank you for your time, and I will be back again tomorrow. See ya.